Sushi, sharp knives, and the sometimes rocky road to success. Sunshine here with a short Rakugo episode. Since today's episode is at least tangentially about sushi, I thought we might start with a short and very fishy Rakugo joke. Jinbe-san! Jinbe-san! Oi! Jinbe-san! Oh, I was wondering who it was. It's you, Kiroku. Come on in. I haven't seen you for a long time. What have you been doing lately? Jinbe-san, I came to tell you what I have been doing lately. I have started a jazz band. I thought you preferred fishing. I do. If you prefer fishing, why have you started a jazz band? Well, Jinbe-san, it's a very special jazz band made up entirely of fish. A jazz band made up entirely of fish. Why fish? Because it's very easy to tune a fish. Very high-level joke. No, Jinbe-san, it's not a joke. I'm serious. Oh, you're serious. You're serious that it's easy to tune a fish. All right. I'll take your bait. How is it easy to tune a fish? You just have to adjust the scales. Sorry, I'm hooked on those. This is a story about a dear friend who is a legend in London. We'll call him Mr. Suna, a Japanese legend in London, a Japanese legend in the UK. He went to London for Japan about 40 years ago, barely out of school, and today is one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the UK, certainly one of the most successful Japanese entrepreneurs in London. But behind every success, there are mountains that were climbed, there were failures that were overcome, there are walls that were traversed. As my father always said, the road to success is always under construction. Well, in the first few years in a new country, a new culture, a new environment, a new language, you can imagine that there's a lot less success and a lot more construction. And this was the case. Mr. Suna decided to start one of the first Japanese restaurants in London, and indeed the whole UK. He found a young sushi chef named Chef Shingo, willing to take the long trip from Japan to London and live and work and cook in his restaurant. At the time, the visa requirements were not as strict. Or maybe they were the same requirements, but they were not as strictly enforced, at least. In any case, he told young Chef Shingo to come to London on a tourist visa. Now, don't try this today in any country, but at the time, he just thought, come here on a tourist visa, and then convert it to a proper working visa in good time once he got there and was working in the restaurant. Chef Shingo managed to memorize a few important English phrases in order to get through the customs at the airport, and that was about the extent of his English. You don't really need English to make sushi, or so he thought. He arrived at Heathrow Airport with one suitcase in hand and was questioned by customs. Are you here for business or for pleasure? I am here for sightseeing. How long? 3 months. 3 months? You only have one small bag. I am a simple man. Really? Open the bags. Chef Shingo opened a suitcase to reveal 18 professional sushi knives. Gyuto, Santoku, Bunka, Nakiri, Debabocho, Yanagiba, etc. He had them all encased and arranged in order of length, width, weight, and apparent cutting ability. If you're here for sightseeing, what are you doing with all these knives? He's asked. Here is the thing. For some reason, this was an unexpected question for Chef Shingo. He looked at the customs officer and said, my hobby is cutting things. He was sent back home and couldn't come back to the UK for a full year. My friend Mr. Suna had to wait to start his restaurant. Chef Shingo could cut, carve, cleave, dice, slice, quarter, and crop, but in the end, Chef Shingo was not so sharp.